For proving part D, we use part C. Okay, we proved part C. Okay, for proving D, we will use C. Okay, we define proof of D. We define a set Fj as follows. See this diagram for part D. E1, E2, E3, E4, and so on. Okay. Well, X down C. Okay. F1, we define F1 is equal to 5. This means E1 difference E1. Okay. F2, we define F2 E1 difference E2. So E1 difference F2. So here
minus E2
F2. Okay. Okay. F3 E1 difference E3. And Fn E1 difference Fn and so on. Serial F2. Okay. F2. Where is
E2
F3? Where is F3?
all A1 A3
F3.
Okay, area
E1 difference
enjoy
see this black background F3. So we can conclude F2 is subset of F3. F3 is subset of F4. Okay. And so on. Okay. So we conclude F1. F1 is 5. Is subset of F6. F2. F2, the green area, is subset of F3, black. F3 and so on. Okay. Please attention. This is in the form of part C. Okay. We construct the sets Fj in the form of part C, and we can use the part C. Okay. By part C, we get mu of union of Fj is equal to limit of mu Fj j to infinity. Okay. In part C, E1 is subset of E2, E2 is subset of E3, and so on. We construct the sets Fj such as F1 is subset of F2, F2 is subset of F3, and so on. So we can use this. Okay, and mu of union of Fj is equal to limit of mu in Fj. Okay. So, any question? Very simple. Easy.
Noise.
So this join or disjoin? E1 with E2. Join or disjoin?
In part C, so we use part C, okay? In part C, E1, E2, and 3, and so on are not disjoint. E1 is subset of E2. So E1 out of E2 is E1, okay? It's not. E1 and E2 is not disjoint. In part D, this is no problem for disjoint and not disjoint. No problem. Okay? We not need disjointness of Fj. We not. Okay? Okay. Question? I want to clean it. If you have a question, say. So we conclude mu of union of Fj is equal to limit of mu Fj, j to infinity. Okay? On the other hand, mu union Fj, j from 1 to infinity, is equal to mu of union of Ej difference Ej minus 1, okay? Because Fj is equal to this. Fj is equal to Ej difference Ej minus 1. See here. Excuse me. E1. Okay? Fn or Fj is equal to E1 minus difference En minus 1. We substitute it here. Fj is equal to this set. Okay. This is equal to union j from 1 to infinity E1 tomato Ej minus 1 complement. Okay. Can you accept this? Accept. Bunu düşünürsünüz. A difference B. A difference B. Means A out of B A تبعته متمم B. E1 difference EJ minus 1 means E1 تحقاته متممة EJ minus 2. Okay.
بالثالثة.
We can write this union in this mode. E1 union متممة EJ. Okay. E1 تعاطف E2 for example E2 eta E1 تعاطف E3 this is equal to E1 تعاطف E2 complement union E3 استمع إثبات الاستمع بس part D we have not we will not prove part D. This is not C. Okay. We prove part A, B and C, and you see part D without proof. Part D is not. We have some questions. For example, we ask you prove the continuity from below of measure.
يقولكم بالامتحان لقيتكم على هذا الظروف مال الفرع سي مثلا.
We ask you to prove the continuity from below of measure, and you must write the proof of part 3. For example.
لا هو اصلا ما راح يجيب لكم الدي فحذفوا ما راح يجيكم غير السي.
Tamam. İmtihanda. Sen diyeceğim. C diyeceğim. C'de var. Yazacağız. Siz onu ispatını
Senlerinde çağrı vardı. O kağıtta onlar harlar yapmış. Mesela PDF gönderdi bundan harlar olmamış diyor. Bize onlar veriliyor.
onu bir anda Farsi'de.
Farsi'de.
Ramazan'dan da koydum. Ramazan'dan da bak verdim. Bir nefer de çağırdı dedi. Bunlar da herhalde. Şimdi okuyordum. Herhalde hemen gördüm. Benim değil bunlar da.
Bunlar PDF'de var.
Farsi.
Google mevcut da bir Farsi. Bir Telegram mevcut.
Telegram'da var. Cine sitesini veriyorum.
Telegram var.
PDF
عادي
in